The topic for today is ratio. Ratio is comparison of like quantities measured in like units. We usually give our answer in the simplest form and our answer should be in the whole numbers. Here I have a question. Given that 3a ratio 7 equals to 8 ratio 5. Now here I have to find the value of a. What I will do, I will write 3a ratio 7, 3a colon 7, the symbol of ratio equal to 8 over 5. These are equivalent fractions. I shall multiply this 7 with 8 and this 5 with 3a. You can say it's a cross multiplication. I shall multiply 3 with 5, that is 15a equals to 7 8s are 56. My final answer will be 56 divided by 15. I shall take this 15 to the other side and it will be in the denominator there. 15 3s are 15 3 times 45, 46, 56. The answer of A is 3 whole 11 over 15. Another question like this, find the value of A if A ratio 400 equals to 6 ratio 25. What we are going to do, we are writing them in fractions and then we are going to cross multiply. 25a equals to 6 multiply 4 is 2400. I shall take this 25 on the other side, divide with this. The maximum common divisor is, I think, 5. No, it's the maximum common divisor is 25. And my answer is 96 over 1, or the value of A is 96. Another type of question is, given that 2x over 5 equals to 3y over 8, we have to find x ratio y. What I will do, I will again cross multiply them. The easiest possible method is, I shall find 16x equals to 15y. Then I shall take this y below x over y, and I shall take this 16 below 15. What I have done, I have multiplied this 8 with 2x and this 5 with 3y. I have removed the fraction. I need x ratio y. I have taken y below x to make it x ratio y, and I have taken this 16 on the other side. It is now below 15 and it will be 15 ratio 16 as they have no common divisor. So 15 ratio 16 is the value of x ratio y, and this is my answer. Another question is, the ratio of the number of fiction books to the non-fiction books in the library is 5 ratio 2. If there are 1421 total books altogether, how many more fiction books are there than non-fiction? I have total books 1421. 5 books out of the total books. If I take this fraction, the sum of the ratio in the denominator, 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 out of 7 of the books of the total books is fiction. And 2 out of 7 of the total books are non-fiction. I will have the answers. In the table of 7, 7 2s are 14. I have to take two numbers at the end, so I shall put here a 0. 7 3s are 21. And the number of fiction books will be 5 multiplied 203. 10 15 and the number of non-fiction books will be 406. If I want to check my answer, I can add these two and recheck my answer. Another question of this type: three partners divide the profit among themselves in the ratio 2:3:7. The total amount is $6,720. We have to find their shares. Total amount is $6,720. Given ratio is 2:3:7. Sum of ratio is 2 plus 3 plus 7, 12. We have to find their shares. How we will find? The first share is 2/12 of 6,720. The second share is 3/12 of 6,720. The third share is 7/12 of 6,720. When we will divide 12 with 6,720, we shall have 12 5s are 60, 12 6s are 72, 12 zeros are 0. The first answer will be 560 multiplied 2 is $1,120. The second quantity is 1,680, and the third quantity is $3,920. And if I add these three, I can easily see that I have $6,720. Another way to give the question is: a sum of money is divided among X, Y, Z in the ratio 10:7:5. If Y gets $14 more than Z, how much will each get? In this question, we are not given the total amount, but we are given one condition, that Y gets 14 more than Z. So first we shall take given ratio, which is 10:7:5. We shall find sum of ratio. 10 and 7 17 plus 5 22. Now we have to make a linear equation using this condition that Y gets 14 more than Z. Okay, this is the answer, the ratio of X, this is the ratio of Y, and this is the ratio of Z. Y gets 7 out of 22 of what? Of total amount. Suppose total amount is X. Y gets 14 more than Z. So if we subtract 14 from Y, we will get the amount Z gets, that is 5/22 of X. Or in other words, we can write Y is getting 7 out of 22 of the total amount is equals to 14 more than what Z gets, 5 out of 22 of the total amount. Now we can easily solve this equation as 7x/22 minus 5x/22. 5x will go to the other side, will become negative, and 14 will come to this side and 14 will become positive. 7x minus 5x is 2x equals to 14 multiply 22. 22 will go to this side as it's the LCM, and we shall multiply with 14, and then we shall divide this product with 2 to get the final answer. 14 multiply 11 is 154, which is the total amount $154. Now if we want to find the amount Y gets is 7/22 multiplied by 154 is $49, what Y gets. and $35 Z gets, which is $14 less than Y. Another type of question, a sum of money is divided among A, B and C in the ratio 9:8:7. If A gives $25 to B and C, the new ratio becomes 16:17:15. We have to find how much amount A has initially. Okay, suppose one part of money is X. In the start, A was having 9 parts of X and B was having 8X and C was having 7X. If A gives $25 to B and C both, A will have 9X minus 50. B will have 8X plus 25 and C will have 7X plus 25. The new ratio becomes 16, 17 and 15. We can solve it like this. 9X minus 50 over 8X plus 25 equals to A and B I have taken. So I shall write their ratios here, 16 and 17. I can also take 8x plus 25 over 7x plus 25 equals to 17 over 15. Now when I shall solve it, I shall cross multiply. I shall multiply 17 with 9x and 50 and 16 with 8x plus 25. 17 multiply 9, 153x minus 17 multiply 5 with this 0. 850 equals to 16 multiply 8, 128x plus 25 multiply 16, 400. Now I shall take both x's on one side. 128 will come to this side and it will be negative. 850 will go to the other side. It will become positive. I am solving a linear equation. 25x will be 1250 and the value of x will be 50. Now as the value of x is 50, initially A was having 9 multiplied by 50 will be $4.50. I can do the same question by taking 8x plus 25 over 7x plus 25 equals to 17 over 15, the new ratios of B and C. And I shall have the same answer of x, 50, you can check. And then the question, tea at $2.40 per kg is mixed with tea of $3.20 per kg in the ratio 1:3. There is a mixture in which there are two types of tea. One is $2.40 per kg and the other is $3.20 per kg. Total mixture is 40 kg. We have to find each type of tea in the mixture. First of all, the ratio given is 1:3. The sum of ratio is 4. Okay, the first type of tea in the mixture is 1/4 of 40, that is 10 kg. And the second type of tea is 3/4 of total mixture 40, that is 3 multiplied 10 is 30 kg. If the first tea is $2.4 kg, 40 per kg, then the 10 kg of first type of tea will be 2.40 multiplied by 10, that is of $24. And the second type of tea in the mixture will be 30 kg at the price of 3.20 per kg is $96. And the total price for the mixture of 40 kg is $120 and the price per kg of the mixture is $120 divided by 40 kg is $3. The last question. The cost of mutton has increased in the ratio 9:7. If the original price was $5.60 per kg, find the new price. As the price has increased, you can see that the fraction 9:7 when written in the fraction has numerator bigger than denominator, or in other words, it's an improper fraction. If the price will decrease, the fraction will be definitely 7/9. Now when I shall multiply it with 7, I can easily cancel it as 7 multiply 8 is 56, so it is 0.8. 9 multiply 0.8, 9 8s are 72. The new price for mutton is, after an increase in the ratio, $7.20.